My name is Julie Robinson, for those of you who don't know me, and I hope you can hear me. Hi, nice to see you, Stuart and Jody and everyone. Today, I wanted to talk to you about chakra interaction. Um, you know, about 10 years ago, I started out in the industry, well, actually 12 years ago, and I did really well right away. And then about 5 years into the industry, um, I decided to, I was guided to write two of my books. So Four Angel Secrets and The Spiritual Principles. And this one is two parts. And it took me about hi, Stuart, took me about 6 years to actually channel all of the data from both books. And at the end of that 6 years, I was really, really poor. I was really stricken by poverty. And I had just channeled all of these principles. I trust you can hear me. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Angela. Nice to hear you. So I was just saying how I was really poor about 5 years ago. And my angels were like, well, Julie, you just channeled all this wonderful information and poured it into your books. Hi, Dana. Why don't you use that information? So, because when I was writing, I wasn't in a place of manifestation. So I couldn't use the chakras in my body, which are magnets for good. Um, so once I got to my rock bottom financially, I just started doing affirmations. I started using visualizations that I talked about in my book. So I was teaching them, but I wasn't doing them. And once I started doing things, that visualization and those affirmations with my chakra, things started to take off for me in my finances, in my health, in my career, in my love life, and in my family life. Family life. It's almost a family knife. That could have been a Freudian slip. I don't know, but we won't go there today. But basically, everything in my life started to make sense. So here's what I did. This is what I want to share with you guys. Every morning for about 3 months before I started to just attract tons of clients again, I would visualize myself with like a new car, better finances, that I was happy, and then I was out in the world looking good. Because I was, you guys, I have to tell you, I was like recluse for 5 years. When I was writing these books, I had like just enough clients to pay my rent and like survive, but that was it. I was so immersed in writing these books. But within a year of using the principles I'm going to share with you today, I attracted a new car, a new position at a healing facility, tons of new clients, coworkers, friends, and I started dating again after like 5 years of just being in my office and writing books. So I started to attract everything and more just by doing like couple of things that we're going to talk about today. So naturally, I wanted to share those secrets with you guys today. So let's get started. Lesson number one is the chakras in your body are magnets. These chakras in your body, as you see here up on the screen, are spinning vortexes of light that will draw in. Hi, Jody. Nice to see you. They will draw in experiences and people and energy frequency. Let me be very clear that you're going to draw in like frequency to you. So right now, whatever's going on in your life, if you're not feeling good, you're going to attract not good energy. Let me say that again. Whatever energy state you're constantly in, that's what you're going to draw in. So if you're constantly thinking like white guys are so entitled, white guys are so entitled, you're going to attract a bunch of entitled white guys into your life. But when you balance your chakras and you balance your thinking to what you want to see in your life, then you're going to feel better. Hi, Cheryl Ann, and things are, you're going to start to draw in better. Okay. So let's get on with lesson number two. Lesson number two is that the chakras in your body that you see up on the screen, they actually interact with various living areas. That's right. So each of these chakras here, red, orange, yellow, blue, they each have a living area that they connect to. Okay. And And that area, so if we take the root chakra, for example, that root chakra, you have your own set of beliefs connected to the root chakra. Now, the root chakra is connected to money, finance, materiality, family, your sense of safety and stability in the world. So you could say that the root chakra has its own conscious state. So you could say, hey, Jody, how's your root chakra consciousness? And you'd go, great. I feel blessed, secure, prosperous, all these things connected to the root chakra. And I would say her root chakra consciousness is balanced. I'm going to leave that there. Come back to that in just a minute. So going with the root chakra, which is red, this is the base. Now your root chakra is very important because this is the foundation. Think of it as like table legs for all of your other living areas to stand on. If you don't know who you are and why you're here, and you don't feel safe and you don't feel supplied for, it's very difficult to move into these other chakra areas like the sacral chakra, and that connects to relationships or boundaries in the solar plexus. So we know now from lesson 1, we have to feel secure and we have to feel good and supplied for and safe in order to attract more. Okay, so with the example of the root chakra, if right now you have any thoughts that are saying, I'm broke, I want you to stick your hand in the air right now and say, cancel, clear, delete. I am rich. I am an abundantly supplied for child of God. I can't hear you because we're not on Zoom today, but I'm going to intuitively feel in, and just, if you agree with me, type it in the comments. So I know we're interacting. I feel safe. I feel blessed. And God and the angels are supplying for all of my needs. Okay. When you pump up your tires like that, what you're calling those blessings in, and you're balancing those chakras. Okay. You're balancing that root chakra. And then you're going to start to see, thank you, Dana. I see you, Jody. I see you, Cheryl M. You start to see more clients, more business, or just money out of seemingly nowhere. Okay. And the same goes the other way around. So if you choose to in the morning first balance your chakras, let's say you just imagine we're going to do some chakra balancing today. Don't worry. If you imagine this beautiful red light of your root chakra, you can then start to reprogramming your limiting beliefs. If you have any limiting beliefs, you can start to call in what it is that you desire. So what it is I want you to do right now is visualize an area of your life, and just type it in the comments below if you feel comfortable. Just one living area that you would like to work on today, because we're going to do an exercise so that you can draw in either more money or more love or better health. So just write the living area below, and I'll tell you which chakra it corresponds with. Okay. So I see you, Jeff. Just type in the living area you would like to work on today. So I'll go through the chakras so you know. The root chakra connects to money, finances, career, and life purpose. The sacral chakra connects to relationships, creativity, and health and addiction. Cheryl Ann said more money. Okay, so we'll do Cheryl Ann, and then we'll go through everybody's, and I'll give you tips. Solar plexus has to do with personal power as well as your spirituality. Like if you have a good routine, heart chakra, love, could be health related, could be synchronicity. Those are some living areas that connect to the heart. Obviously, romantic love, family relationships. The throat chakra is your oration abilities, your ability to speak your truth, third eye, etc., etc. Is dreams, psychic visions, obviously psychic abilities. Crown chakra is your connection to the divine. So we're going to start with Cheryl Ann. So I've already talked about the root chakra a little bit today. The root chakra is your foundation. So we're gonna imagine that we want to balance our root chakra consciousness. Now, guys, imagine all of these states of consciousness are like keys on a keyboard. So we want to play the root chakra right now. We want to harmonize it. So the way we do that is we open up the root. We imagine it glowing in a beautiful red energy. And it's just getting bigger and brighter. And we're going to call in the angels. We're going to call in Archangel Michael and Ariel. Now, Ariel, there's an angel, by the way, that corresponds with all of the chakras. So we're going to start with the root, connects to the color red and the Archangel Ariel. So if you want to balance your root chakra right now, you're going to do two things. You're going to visualize the beautiful red light like a ceiling fan spinning clockwise. So everybody do this right now. Imagine your root chakra spinning in a clockwise direction. And it's getting brighter and brighter red as you affirm, I'm rich in consciousness. I am rich in manifestation. The more that I receive, the more that I give. I am an abundantly supplied for child of God. I am safe. I have wonderful familiar ties. I have my tribe in the world. I am abundance. God is supplying for all of my needs. Good. And if you have any unmet financial need right now, I just want you to mentally pour that out to the Archangel Ariel. There's a Archangel Ariel, please come to me now. I need more money with regards to, and then just pour your heart out. Maybe it's your vehicle, maybe it's some other expense for groceries, maybe it's your rent, maybe it is a class that you would like to take, or you want to book a reading with me and you just need that extra money to make ends meet. Whatever it is, I want you to tell Archangel Ariel, please help me to manifest more money for this. Now that you've told her, I want you to totally take a deep breath and let it go. She's heard you now. And now I want you to be open to receiving any guidance steps or just that she'll meet that need automatically. Okay. So now that work is done. So that would be an example of balancing your root chakra. All right. How are we doing, everyone? How did that work? Did you feel anything? Let me know in the comments below. And we'll move to the third eye for Jody. Okay, Dana, I just want to go to Dana's comment really, really quick. Dana's comment says, my root shoots down to the earth core every time I wrap around it, every time I visualize this. Good. That's beautiful. That means you have a very open third eye. That's exactly what you want it to do, is connect to the heart of the earth. So that's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, perfect. And Jody says it's so good. Okay, great. Okay, thanks for your response. Now let's go to opening up the third eye. The third eye is super important because this is where you have both an expressive and a receptive ability. You have this ability here in the third eye to receive images, you know, through dreams, through images your angels are trying to share with you, but you also have the ability to send out a vision. So one thing I want you to do right now is going back to that root chakra area of money that you wanted to manifest, or maybe you just want to attract more people who are like you. That's also a possible root chakra manifestation. I want you to go back to that and visualize now in your mind's eye that you are perfectly happy doing that thing, either taking that class or driving your new car or paying for that reading or buying new curtains, whatever it is. I want you to see yourself doing that thing. Either it's got to be an activity, like either receiving that check in the mail or paying for that class. I want you to see yourself doing it now. And I want you to think of it in a positive way, like it's already done. And now you're going to thank the angels. Say, angels, thank you so much that I'm driving my beautiful brand new car. And I'm driving my new BMW and it just feels so nice. And I feel so luxurious. And look at this. I'm so grateful to know I deserve it. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so what we just did was a visualization exercise where you send a message from your brain to your whole body. Because when you're in the car, I really want you to imagine that you're in there, like that you can feel the seats, that you can smell the new car smell, that you can, like, I really want you to put yourself in there from a sensory perspective. And then it's very important to do that, because what happens is you start to generate happiness. You start to generate like joy bubbles, right? And then you are sending that positive energy as well as the vision out to the universe. So this is the expressive part of your third eye chakra. So you're sending out a vision. So the angels are seeing you, they're witnessing you, and they're saying yes. Because when you say yes to what you want, the whole universe conspires to help you. Yeah, it's really cool how it works that way. So, thumbs up if you guys saw something. Just give me a thumbs up or something in the comments here. Um, and um, and now we're going to actually balance the third eye. So, to do that, okay, Dana's saying yes. Perfect. So to do that, Dana has a very balanced third eye, Archangel Raphael is saying. So that's awesome. So now I want you to imagine like a purple swirling light. Let's just do indigo swirling like clockwise in a clockwise direction, they're saying. Just spinning over your third eye and just getting bigger. We can actually make the third eye chakra as big as your root chakra, if you can believe it. So, and as you're opening it up, you can also see different colors. Like you can visualize blue. Perfect. You can add some splashes of gold. And we're going to actually call upon the Archangel Michael. And we're just going to say, Dear Archangel Michael, thank you that you're opening up my third eye, lifting any veils from me seeing the truth. And let me enjoy this visualization and relax. So some of you are experiencing some fear here. So we're going to ask Archangel Michael to clear you. So just say, Michael, please vacuum me of any fear now. So just take a deep breath in and release that fear to him. Perfect. And just say, can you actually lift any veils that are over my third eye, which I may have put there in all directions of time. Maybe in a past life, I said I didn't want to see anything. So can you clear that? So now you're going to affirm, I'm seeing perfectly. I see the truth with love. I see the truth with love. I easily see. I am profoundly clairvoyant. And you're affirming yourself. Okay? Perfect. Okay, so now what I want you to do is focus on like a little, it looks like an egg, like a white egg sideways. And just imagine that sitting horizontally in the middle of your third eye. That's your window of clairvoyance, okay? And I just want you to enlarge that. And now put something on your movie screen. Go back to that BMW, that car, that class, that new family member, whatever it is for you, and just put it on the screen of your mind. And just say, wow, I'm seeing so easily. Even if you're not getting a vision yet, just affirm, I'm easily seeing the truth with love. And if you do this affirmation every day, it is going to open up your third eye. Okay, so that would be an example of balancing your third eye chakra consciousness. And all through the day, it's imperative that you affirm things like, I see the truth behind this situation, and really try to see the truth behind, maybe people's bad behavior, try to see the love within them. And when you do that, that is training your subconscious mind. It's training your psyche to be clairvoyant. And even when you're not trying to see clairvoyantly, it's very important that you affirm that you are clairvoyant and that you are seeing, because your soul will hear you. Okay, so let me know how that works for you guys as well in the comments below. Okay, let's go to Jeff. Now Jeff says career, which is connected to the root chakra. So let's do another one for root. So what I want you to do, Jeff, and anybody who has a career ambition, which we all have them, is imagine yourself doing the thing that you love to do. So whether it's teaching or doing Reiki or teaching piano lessons, I want you to see yourself doing that thing and that you're doing it very well. And everybody around you is happy with your service that you're providing. So can you see the people around you that are happy with your service? So see the people that are happy with your service and feel what that feels like. Okay? Feel what that feels like. And use the affirmation, oh, there I go, writing that book, and everybody loves it. So give yourself an affirmation as well. And you're expanding the root chakra as you visualize this. So it's getting bigger and redder, and you're saying, oh, I'm being financially compensated for this activity. My book is doing so well. People just can't put my book down. So something positive. And now feel what is the energy that is outflowing from you that everybody is so pleased with you. I just love to ask that myself that question when I visualize myself doing well, is what is it that I'm doing that is causing that response in other people? It's in my vision. I'm open. I'm receptive. I'm helpful. I'm respectful. I'm in integrity. I'm in service. Like, pay attention to what is the energy that you're outflowing. Because remember, everything is an energy exchange. So you cannot give something and like you can't give healing to somebody and not get healing in return. So just keep that in mind. What am I doing in service? And how am I enlisting this positive response? And just imagine and then wrap it in love and just say, thank you, angels, that it is so. And get into agreement with that vision. Just be like, yes, I absolutely deserve this. And by the way, if God gave you the vision, he will give you the provision. Because what can happen is people start to visualize things like more money or a career, and then fear comes up like, oh, how am I going to pay for that? Don't do that, because if you do that, you're going to pollute the vision. Don't do that. Just visualize everything going well and everything being taken care of. Like you have to, I call it the vision catch. You have to hold it in a positive position in your mind. If you start thinking, oh, well, I won't be able to afford that, it starts to drop a little bit. This is like a positive visualization exercise. You have to hold it there with your belief. I mean, that's what faith is all about. You have to believe no matter what it's going to happen. You have to be absolutely sure. Okay. So that was intense. I felt it was intense about it, but I'm very passionate about helping people. So hopefully that resonated for all of you. Okay. Yes. Dana's saying yes. Okay. Let's go to Angela's health. And we have a couple of other, we're going to do Janet's along with, well, no, we're not. The angels just told me. Okay, I wanted to do 2 in 1, and they're like, no, go back. Okay. So that brings me to lesson number 4 is always listen to your angels. Now you might ask yourself, what do chakras have to do with listening to your angels? Well, first of all, listening to divine guidance is normal and natural. It connects to the third eye chakra, as well as the heart chakra, as well as the crown chakra and the ear chakras. Now, the angels, don't forget, were around you when we just did this visualizing. So your angels already know your intention. They've heard it. They know it. They know you want to become a teacher, Jeff, or a public speaker or an author. They've heard it. They know. And now what they're going to do is work behind the scenes to help you. So that means that you have to be paying careful attention to what they're telling you. Because, pardon me, they've just heard your intention. Tomorrow morning, Jeff, they might tell you, go register for that class, or go publish your website, or whatever the guidance may be. And it's in correspondence with the visualization. So it's really important that you listen to your divine guidance, especially after doing this process. Now, I recommend every morning doing journaling to clear out your negativity and get rid of your internal censor. A lot of you who are my clients, which most of you are, already know that to do that. That kind of gets your negativity and your doubt out of the way. Then you meditate, you clear all of the chakras, and then you bring in your angels for help and support, and you visualize. Now, in the instance of health, I would connect this to a couple chakras, but we're going to go with the sacral chakra for now, because this is an area of creativity. So what you would do, Angela, is you'd wake up in the morning and you would visualize that orange, that beautiful orange, and just start to imagine it like a warm orange light just right above your navel right now. Can you feel it? And your stomach is warming to this light, and it's getting a little bigger and brighter. And as your stomach warms to the light, it's getting bigger and brighter. You're affirming, I'm healthy. I deserve health. I am easily motivated to take excellent care of my physical body. I'm healthy. I'm nurturing. And I listen to my gut instinct. You know, a lot of health is listening to your body and listening to what it needs and listening to what it's telling you. So very important that you visualize yourself now as totally healthy. So if you have, let's say, anxiety or you have any health issue, I want you to visualize yourself going for a walk with your new baby and you're feeling totally healthy and you're totally happy, and that injury has been completely resolved. And now thank God and the angels that you're completely healthy and that your issues have been completely resolved. In Jesus' name, amen. And now you're going to ask your angels, what is it that I'm doing? And you're asking your higher self too, what is it that I did to get from where I am now, anxious, to where I am then, which is totally happy? And I want you to just pay attention to any impressions that you receive in the form of pictures in your mind or impressions that you're getting. Any impressions that you get right now. Maybe it's you need to exercise more or drink more water. So pay attention to any messages now that are coming through about your health. And pay attention, Angela, over the next 6 days. Okay? So just pay attention. And now go back to that image of seeing yourself totally healthy, anxiety-free, and just say, thank you, angels, that it is so. Now, every day, you need to also use the affirmation, thank you that I'm healthy, thank you that I'm calm. You have to call in health. It doesn't just happen automatically, okay? So when you start to get anxious thoughts, the angels are saying anxiety is there certain things that sometimes that you're not dealing with, but before you can deal with them, before you can have the courage to deal with them, you have to call it in. Like, thank you, God, that I'm equipped. Okay, thank you, angels, that you're helping me. Now, the angel that corresponds to the sacral chakra is Archangel Gabriel. So when you do get that anxiety trigger, you should call upon her for help and say, thank you, Gabriel, that you're helping me with my anxiety. And thank you that you're helping me to meet my needs, because this is a needs issue, Angela. And you need Gabriel's help to help you, to help yourself. And that's okay. But it's just about being vulnerable enough to ask for help. If I had not been vulnerable enough to ask for help, you guys never would have been able to order my books. I never would be doing this broadcast. You have to be vulnerable enough. You can't think that you're God, that you know everything, that you're fine. You have to be vulnerable and say, God, I need you. Angels, I need you. I need help with this. This is sticky. This situation is causing me anxiety. God, I give it to you, and I thank you that you're coming back to me with a beautiful answer. And then engage in that interactive relationship with them. But this goes back to the chakras, is that they need to be clean, Angela. And the reason why your chakras need to be clean is so you can hear them. If your chakras are dirty, they're not going to match the frequency of the angels. The angels are very high frequency. And when your chakras are clear and you feel good, you can hear the angels, and you're going to be more in a better position to agree with what they're telling you. Okay? If you're down in the dumps, you're feeling lethargic, if you're depressed, the angels are going to come in with this beautiful high frequency messages, and you're not going to recognize it. So keep your chakras clear, and as well, remember your chakras are magnets that are attracting like frequency. So relationships. So another message that's being integrated right now is how you feel about yourself. If you feel that you're blessed, if you feel like you attract wonderful people, then the universe, again, is going to agree with you that that's true. So they said for everybody here today, including me, we need to take an inventory about what it is that we're believing. Because you could probably say 10 to 20 beliefs systems attached to each chakra. And this is 2021. It's a perfect time to do an inventory and clean out any outmoded beliefs that you're having. And be honest. Be honest. Like, do I have anything stuck there? So I hope that is helpful, Angela, and everybody. Okay, she's saying it's been hard to feel good after a baby with my body and my health. So you have to feel good about your body first before you can feel better about a change or have a change. You actually have to love your body the way it is now. Actually, that's the first step, is saying, I have a great body. Like, it made this amazing baby, and I'm beautiful and I'm sexy right where I am. And that positive energy is going to motivate you to want to eat healthy, right? We don't want to eat healthy when we keep telling ourselves, if you keep telling yourself the whole day, I'm fat, my thighs are rubbing together, you're sending this energy not only to your partner, to yourself and the universe, that you're ugly, that you're unattractive, and that you don't deserve healthy food. And that's the wrong programming. You really want to reprogram your mind to think, no, I'm totally beautiful the way I am. I deserve healthy food. Thank you, angels, that I'm motivated to exercise, and listen to your body. Because obviously it's normal to gain weight when you're pregnant. I went up to almost 200 pounds, and I'm proud of it. The eating was good, and I have a beautiful daughter as a result. I don't regret an ounce of it. And also, I know that you want to turn the anxiety over to your higher power. You want to be grateful that you were able to have a baby, because a lot of women cannot get pregnant. So keep staying in a place of gratitude. Keep affirming that you deserve health, and the weight will come off naturally, they said. And also look for underlying issues, things that are maybe bothering you, other things that are really bothering you that get under your skin that are not about your body. Okay, I feel like I'm doing readings today. I kind of love it. Okay, let's go to Dana about the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is a huge chakra. Very important that this is balanced. So let's go back to our meditation. So we're pretending like we've done all of the chakras, and now we've gone from the heart, the higher heart, and now we're at the throat. So I'm going to call in Archangel Raguel to help me with speech. And I'm going to visualize the color of sky blue. And I'm opening up my throat. And this blue light is just going down my throat, cooling and soothing the inner lining of my throat. And I'm affirming it's safe for me to speak my truth with love. I easily speak my truth with love. And I'm imagining my throat chakra is getting bigger. Now, in the case of some people have phobias about speaking live or talking to somebody or broaching a sensitive issue. So what you can do is visualize that you're talking to somebody and that the words are coming to you easily. One thing that I've done in the past when I've had to do like live readings at expos, Jody can tell you, this was pre-COVID, when I would be like at the Great Eagle or at the Telus Convention Center, I'd have to read for like crowds of people. It was very nerve-wracking. And my prayer was like, use me, God, and thank you, Gabriel, that you're telling me what to say. And you can kind of set that intention. But your throat kind of hurts, Dina. Like there's like a block in there. So what I would do is vacuum that throat chakra, ask Archangel Michael to stick a gentle vacuum down there, clear it out. There's some stuff in there. And the morning pages are going to help you. She's vacuuming with Michael right now. I can feel it. Let's all vacuum our throat chakras. So Michael, come to me now. And please clear any fear in my throat chakra, known or unknown, in all directions of time. So take a deep breath in. Good. And breathe that out. Clear it. See that? Clear that. Just doing that once a day is good because we can absorb negative energy in the throat. And then imagine that sky blue and everyday use throat chakra affirmations. I have a lot of them in my Spiritual Principle Affirmations book. I'm just going to the throat chakra. I speak my truth for loving harmony. Every word I speak is nourishing the other person. When I speak, I am loving and trustworthy. I allow my authentic voice to shine. This is a message for you, Dana, is allowing your authentic voice to shine. You hold a lot in, so it's just about giving yourself permission. And this, doing these chakra things is giving you an inventory. It's causing you to take an inventory, right? Dana's like, I have that book. Perfect. So when you're in the meditation, visualize, bring in your book. Okay, because Christmas, I was like hella lethargic, everyone, just like everybody else. And so when I would do the meditation, I was like, oh yeah, what was I supposed to be doing when I get here? And so I would open up my own book that I channeled, and I go, oh yeah, I'm creative, nurturing, because I was so relaxed. I'm compassionate, and then it would kind of give me a boost. So try that. It's so light. You can just put it by your bed. So I hope that helps you, Dana. Hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Okay. All right, let's do another one. So sacral chakra, Stuart. Yeah, that's just about, we did that one before. So I deserve health. I'm motivated. You're very welcome, you guys. This is fun. I'm getting tired though, I have to tell you. So we'll do one more. Okay. How do you open your heart? Okay. Let me take a sip of water. So the first thing is you want to visualize emerald green, and you want to call on Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, because he's green and the heart chakra is green. So they go together. And you affirm, I'm loving, even if you don't feel especially loving. And you also need to dump any trauma in your morning pages, Janet, so that you can get it out, because you really want to honor your feelings here. And you're going to say, I'm loving. I'm lovable. Let's go to the heart chakra. I'm unconditionally loving. Now, there's 3 components to the heart chakra I talk about in all my books. So there's the heart, the higher heart, and then the back heart chakra. Just at the heart chakra, I would say I'm lovable, I'm good, I'm enough. Janet, I'm enough. I'm filled with loving energy. These are all from the Spiritual Principle Affirmations book. I love so-and-so, and so-and-so loves me. I'm gentle and victorious. I allow my spirit to work through me for peaceful outcomes. And, self-acceptance, right? You really have to accept yourself for who you are and love yourself now, because when you love yourself, truly, it makes it easier for other people to love you. And then you can do the back heart chakra. I'm drawing in my perfect soulmate, but it's about honoring your feelings. You know, I'm romantic, I'm lovable, I'm flirtatious. Okay, and then you want to visualize yourself interacting in a loving way. So if you want to be more loving in your spouse relationship, you visualize that you and your spouse are getting along. And you imagine the two of you are at a park and you're having a great time. And what is it that you're doing differently to generate this effect? And then you call in the angels, say, thank you that I'm so happy with my soulmate partner. And then be open to guidance. Like once you set all of your chakras, and you can reset them every few months, but you want to pick like one affirmation at a time. Keep staying open to the guidance that wants to come through for you. Okay, Janet, I hope that's helpful. Who's this? Marie Middleton. Hi. I just found you. Oh, perfect. Well, hi, Marie. Welcome. I just found you, and I only discovered what chakras were this week after a traumatic day at work. On a relaxation video on YouTube, I was talked through the chakras, but the third eye was not on there. Okay, that's okay. So that's perfect because when we have trauma, self-care. And balancing your chakras is an excellent way of self-care and clearing negative energy because these chakras are vortexes of light. They're spinning wheels and they absorb negative energy. And this is why we have to clear our chakras every day. Not only that, but because of limiting beliefs, you know, things we've learned about in school, limiting beliefs we absorb from our parents about money. You know, you ever hear your dad say money doesn't grow on trees? That's a limiting belief because God is all sufficient and unfailing source of our supply. So it is impossible that you would have any needs that are not met unless you're blocking them. So I just denounced the shit out of that limiting belief. I was like, no. And that's where you have to come from. You have to come from a place of conviction and expectancy and knowingness. And it takes a while to get here. Like I said, 5 years ago, when I was in a different place financially, I didn't have that affirmation. I didn't have that strength or that knowingness. I had to develop it. And I developed it by using the affirmation visualization every day to kind of get me over humps, anxiety, and doubts. And you can do the same, Marie. So clearing the chakras is imperative because when you do that, you're like resetting them, you're reprogramming them. You're saying, yeah, I don't want to attract all this yucky stuff anymore. I want to attract something new. So I'm reprogramming my chakras. I'm telling them I am blessed. I am supplied for. Like you're telling your chakras what to do, and then they do their job, which is to draw in, right? Because they're absorbing. These are interactive, expressive, and receptive energy centers. So you got to program them, guys. You got to say, yeah, I make excellent friends. I'm an excellent friend. I'm so considerate. You know, you keep saying that and you're drawing in those same qualities in your friend. A lot of women, this is just a sidebar. A lot of women come to me with difficulties, and men too sometimes, about attracting a certain type of guy. But you have to believe you're a certain type of woman to attract that type of guy that you need. So this is a really good, anyways, I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's a really good opportunity for you to, you know, reprogram. Okay. Jeff, the way that you wrote this comment, it's like you're the one that has the baby body and your wife is the one that was pregnant, right? Just saying. Okay. Perfect. All right. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I think I am going to close. Okay. Can you list all the angels that are associated with the chakras? Yes. I'm going to do that before I go. Good question. So write this down if you haven't already. So let's start with the root. The root chakra is red. That's the root chakra consciousness we're developing. And the Archangel Ariel can help us to meet our needs. And as well, if you have blocks in the root chakra, you can ask her to remove them. The sacral chakra is orange and it connects to the Archangel Gabriel. Some people refer to Gabriel as male, other people refer to her as female. The angels don't have gender. They have energy. So sometimes people feel like Gabriel is masculine or feminine. It really doesn't matter. They have energy. Okay. You're welcome, Cheryl Ann. Okay, so then we have the solar plexus chakra. This is our center of power and control. We didn't really talk about this one today, but I do offer, chakra healing. I offer courses on this. So if you want to spend an hour on one of the chakras, hit me up on my juliespiritualhealer.com website, and we can set up a time and workshop that chakra, or we can do a couple of them. But so this is the center of power and control. So this is if you're limited here, if you have a small solar plexus, is issues of power. You have a hard time with boundaries. I talked to somebody today and they're like, somebody this week said, as soon as they say sorry, I'm just like, it's okay. I'm like, girl, you struggle with boundaries. She's like, I do. So we call in Archangel Jophiel. Now, Jophiel helps us to connect to our higher self and our soul and our power. And in a very gentle, loving way, she helps us to have boundaries. And it all starts, when you call her in, she'll tell you it all starts with generating this very loving relationship with yourself that helps you to be loving with other people and let them know your preferences, right? I'd love to meet you, but 7 o'clock, I'm in bed. So call me before 7. Is an example of asserting boundaries. So Archangel Jophiel at the solar plexus. All right. And that's also about cultivating spirituality, like meditation. That will open up the solar plexus as well. Self-care opens that up. Heart chakra, Raphael, throat chakra. And these angels and the chakras, by the way, all listed in volume 1 of Everyday Angel Miracles, Spiritual Principles. By the way, volume 2 is coming out this year with all the stuff we talked about today. There'll be many chapters on chakra interactions. And all these principles are based on Hermetic principles and channeling from the angels. So you know that they're true and reliable. They've been around for thousands and eons of years. But all the chakras are also listed in the back of this book, along with spiritual exercises. I'll just kind of pop this up here as well. Okay. So that way I don't have to hold it. And then when we get to, so I said Archangel Raguel at the throat. Now the higher heart chakra is Archangel Sandalphon. That's that turquoise blue. I don't have an extended chakra system image, but if you just do one chakra between the heart and the throat, that's your higher heart. That's the turquoise. And then the back heart chakra is Archangel Shamuel. She can help you to call in your long lost soulmate. And that's that rosy pink. The third eye chakra, so we said Raguel at the throat, Archangel Michael, indigo for the third eye chakra. But there's a couple of angels that connect us here. Archangel Raziel sometimes works with the third eye. I don't want to confuse you. It's Archangel Michael in terms of third eye chakra consciousness. Telling the truth, that bullshit detector, that's Archangel Michael energy. Indigo. Okay. Then we get to the crown. That is forgiveness. If you're blocked, if you're not hearing angels, your crown chakra consciousness is angel message receptivity. That is a word that I channeled a few years ago. I should copyright it. Angel message receptivity. That's your ability to not only download messages, but to be able to integrate them and see how they integrate into your life. And I just went too far. The angel's like, you went too far. Like, they don't know what you're talking. I went too far. Okay. I lost you. But basically, when you are holding, let me make it simple. When you're holding unforgiveness towards someone or someone's or even a religious organization, you are going to create blocks to your crown chakra. And then you're not going to be able to connect to heaven as easily. So you want to visualize like a purple swirling light here every day. And Archangel Zadkiel is the perfect angel for that, because Archangel Zadkiel can actually help you to clear negative energy using his violet flame at the crown. So anyways, we'll talk about that later, but it's Archangel Zadkiel at the crown. Now, a lot of you know, because I post the cards every day, about the Christ consciousness chakra. Let's say it's like up here. Well, it's on my it's on this book. You see this? This is the Christ consciousness chakra. And here, extended chakras. I should have just posted that. But this gold chakra right here, that's the Christ consciousness chakra. That connects to the Archangel Uriel and Jesus and brilliant ideas. And that's all about, you're very welcome, Jeff and Angela. That's all about, that's all about who you're born to be. That is all about being your authentic God self, delivering pleasant acts of service to humanity, being the truth of who you are. So there you go, you guys. That was so much fun. If you guys want to book sessions with me to work on your chakras, you can book them at juliespiritualhealer.com. I have all the different chakra coachings there available to you, and private readings, of course. I'm so excited about volume 2 for this book. It's coming out sometime this year. And in the meantime, I'm sending you guys so much angel love, light, and flight. Mwah. God bless you. Have a good night.